Hi and hello everyone. So we are going to presenting about CSC126 group project and our company name is SIS Cyber Cafe. Get to know CEOs. The first one is CEO Hashifah binti Hashim, and then the second one is CEO Irfan Aishi bin Abdul Rahim, and then the third one is CEO Nur Safira Soleha binti Hairuzaman. The SIS Cyber Cafe Management System is a system that offers computer usage service to customers, mostly high schooler and teenagers that seek a well-managed cyber cafe experience. Customers are welcome and presented with an intuitive interface showcasing the booking price per hour and array of available service along with their corresponding prices. Customer support, providing customer the best experience while using the PC and serving convenient services to the customer. Rental pricing, calculate the rental cost based on various factors, example booking hour, the selected food, the beverage and the printing service, and we give the discount to the membership. For the record booking or receipt, display the total price of the booking process, display the computer type, display overall booking information including price after discount of membership, add on food and beverages and printing service.
There are 7 inputs in our coding. First is name. User is asked to enter their name and provide the string input. For example, Hashifah Hashim. Second one is phone number. User is asked to enter their phone number and provide the string input. For example, 017-269-2448. And the third one is membership status. User is asked to specify whether user is a member card holder or not by entering Y for yes and N for no and provide the chart input. The fourth input is the booking hours. Users are asked to enter their booking hour for each computer by entering number, for example 1, 2 or 3. The fifth input is food types. User is asked to enter their food choice by entering a single character, for example R for ramen, P for popcorn or C for corn dog. The sixth input is the beverages. User is asked to enter their preferable beverages by entering a character, for example C for Coke, M for mineral water and O for orange juice. The last one is the printing service input, which is user is asked whether they want to use the printing by entering a character such as Y for yes and N for no. We have 6 processes in total. The first one is booking hours calculation. The calculation is based on the hours entered. For example, 1, 2 or 3 per hour is for RM 5 ringgit and the next remaining hours is for 3 ringgit. Next one is membership discount. If the user is a member card holder of Cyber Cafe, 10% discount will be applied. The third one is the total price of food and beverages. The program will calculate the total price of food and beverages based on the choice of food or beverages and quantity. The fourth one is the final price. The program will calculate overall price including price for each computer booked depending on booking hours, membership discount and food or beverages price. The fifth one is the display receipt. After each booking process finish, the program will display booking information and final receipt. The last one for the process is repeat or exit. User is asked whether they want to continue the booking process or exit the program. We have 2 output, which is the total price. For the total price, the program will display the total price of the booking process. The next output is the booking information, where at the end of the program, the complete booking information is displayed in the form of receipt. This includes name, number phone, membership status, booking hours, food or beverage type, use of printing service, and total price for each booking process. We have 5 pseudocode for functions and 1 pseudocode for array. The first one is the pseudocode for main function. We use Sentinel while loop to execute the program. We also use multiple nested if-else selection condition. We also use function call to calculate booking hour charge. We also include formulas to solve various calculations needed. At the end of the function, we display the bill in the form of receipt by using function call.
There are a few symbols that you will be familiar during this flowchart. So the first one is oval. Oval is to start or end the function, and then there are a rectangle for the process. There are parallelogram for the input or output, and then there are a diamond for the decision. So and then also we move to the flowchart for main functions. So the program will start and then read answer to start the program, and then while there are a diamond symbol while answer not equal to n, and if the statement is false, so the program will display thank you and have fun, and then if the statement is yes, it will read customer name, customer phone number, membership status, and computer choice. So and then there are if computer choice. So if the computer choice is a high spec or high resolution, so the program will display computer price is 10 RM10, and then if computer choice is medium spec or basic game, so the program will display computer price as 5 ringgit. And then if the computer choice is low spec, basic computer, and then the program will display computer price as 3. And if the statement is false, the program will display invalid. The program will read booking hour, so booking hours, so it will booking. And then this is the process, which is as I said, is the rectangle is a process. So calculate booking hour charge and charge book hour using function call. So charge booking hour equal to calculate booking hour, so booking hour, and then the program will read answer food, and there are a diamond with statement while answer food not equal to n. So if the user enter n, so it will skip the answer, the food choice statement, it will move to the beverage. And then if the user enter yes or true, so it will move to the read food choice, and then so the user will choose if what is the food that they want. So if food choice is ramen, so the program will display 15 ringgit, and then if the food choice is popcorn, so the program will display RM12, and then if the food choice is corn dog, so the program will display as 10 ringgit. If the statement is false, so it will display invalid. And then read food quantities, so this the program will ask the user the quantity of food they want. So there are a process which is in the rectangle symbol, calculate total food price using formula, and total food price equal to food price times food quantity, and then calculate sum of food using formula sum food quantity plus minus food quantity, and then calculate overall food price. The formula is sum total food price plus minus total food price. And then the last one, read answer food to add more. So this will add more answer if the user wanted the more food. And then calculate final price. So using formula final food price equal to sum total food price. And then read answer beverage, it will move to the beverage. So there are a diamond while answer beverage not equal to n. So if true, it will read beverage choice yes, and then it will display the type of beverage that they want. So there are strawberry smoothie. If the user wanted this strawberry smoothie, so the program will display as 7 ringgit. If beverage choice is code, so if the statement is true, the program will display beverage price as 5. And then if the statement is false, the beverage choice will display orange juice. So if it is true, it will display beverage price as 5. And then if beverage choice is mineral water, and then if the statement is true, it will display beverage price is 2 ringgit. And then if the statement is false, it will display invalid. And then the program will read beverage quantity, and then read answer beverage to add more beverage. And there are a process which is calculate total beverage price. Total beverage price equal to beverage price times beverage quantity, and then calculate some beverage quantity, some average quantity plus minus beverage quantity, and then there are process calculate overall beverage price. The formula sum total beverage price plus minus total beverage price, and then it will display read, answer beverage to add more beverage. Calculate final beverage price. So the formula final beverage price equal to sum total beverage price. So and then there are a process calculate total food and beverage price. So the formula is beverage food price equal to final beverage price plus final food price, and then it will read answer print. And then there are a diamond with statement if answer print y. If the statement is false, it will display empty. If the statement true, it will continue read printing type and total page. And then there are also a process calculate printing price. So printing price equals to calculate printing type and total page. So and then there are calculate overall price, and then display the bill and read answer to continue the program, and then end the program.
The next one is the pseudocode for calc book hours function.
We use multiple lesser if else conditions
To calculate the booking charge, and we use written value function.
with parameters.
Now flowchart call book hour function. So to start with, there are a function call book hour, integer booking hour, and then there are a diamond with statement if booking hour is greater or equal to 1 and booking hour is less or equal to 3. So if the statement is yes, it will calculate charge using formula charge equal to booking hour times 5. And then if the statement is no, it will display if booking hour is greater than 3 and booking hour is less or equal than 24. So then if the statement is true, it will calculate charge using formula 15 plus booking hour minus 3 times 3. And then if the statement is no, it will display invalid and return charge to the main function.
The pseudocode for calc printing function.
Here we use multiple lesser if else conditions to calculate printing charge and return value function.
Flowchart for calculate printing function. So to start with function calc printing char printing type in integer total page. So there are a diamond with statement if printing type is equal to C. If the statement is yes, it will set color price as 1, and then if the statement is no, it will continue if printing type equal to B. If the statement is yes, it will set color price as 50 cents, and then if the statement is no, it will display invalid, and then it will calculate printing charge using formula printing charge equal to color price times total page, and then lastly it will return charge to the main function.
The pseudocode for cal overall price function.
We also use multiple lesser if else statement
To calculate the overall price, and we also use the return value function.
Flowchart for call over price function. So the function is call over price char member status, float comprise, float charge booking hour, float beverage price, and float printing price. So there are a diamond with statement if member status equal to y. If the statement is yes, it will set member discount as 0.1, and if the statement is no, it will set member discount as 0. And then if the statement is no, it will display invalid. And then there are a process calculate the sum all using formula sum all equal to com price plus charge booking hour plus beverage price plus printing price, and then it will calculate membership discount using formula discount equal to sum all plus member discount, and then calculate overall price using formula overall price equals to sum all minus discount, and then it will return overall price to the main function.
The pseudocode for display bill function. Here, we will display receipt that includes all the information of the customer.
Flowchart for display function. So the function are display bill, string name, string pin number, char member status, string com type, float com price, integer booking hour, float charge booking hour, float sum food quantity, float sum beverage quantity, float beverage food price, and then float printing price, and then the last one float overall price. And then there are parallelogram which is display subscriber cafe bill, name, phone number, membership status, computer type, total booking hour, total food quantity, total beverage quantity, computer price, charge booking hour, total price food and beverage, total charge booking printing service, and overall price, and it will end the function. Pseudocode food array. So start declare number array 03 set 1 to 0 while I is less than 4. A input number I, B increment I, and end the function. Flowchart for food array. So there are over with start, then set number 4, set I equal to 10, and then if I is less than 4, so if the statement is yes, it will read number I and then I plus plus, and if the statement is no, it will end the function.
Firstly,
we are going to make a library. We have 3 library, and the first one is hashtag include IO string. The second one hashtag include string, and the third one is hashtag include IO menu. Next to the function declaration, which is part to declare all of the function we have made. So we have 3 return value function here, which is calculate book hours, calculate printing, and calculate overall price. And the last one is the void function, which is void display bill. And then we have variable declaration. All of the variable has been declared as char, integer, string, and float in integer main function. Next source code, where we ask the customer whether they want to start the program or not. If the answer is yes, which is why customer was asked to enter their name, phone number, and membership status of our cyber cafe. This is the example of output of the customer entered their name, phone number, and membership status of our cyber cafe. Next, we are going to ask the customer to select the type of computer they want to use. We have 3 types of computer. The first one is high-spec computer for high-resolution gaming app. The second one is medium-spec computer for basic gaming app. And the third one is low-spec for basic computer work. The customer need to enter the number of the computer, which is 0 for high-spec computer, 1 for medium-spec computer, and 2 for the low-spec computer. If they enter other than these numbers, it will make the output invalid. Other than that, each computer have different prices, which is 10 ringgit for the high spec computer, and the 5 ringgit for medium spec computer, and 3 ringgit for low spec computer. This is the example of the output after customer choose their computer they want to use. After that, customer was asked to enter their booking hours, which is the first 3 hours is 5 ringgit and the remaining hours is 3 ringgit. And then we move to the food section. Firstly, customer was asked whether they want to buy food or not. If the answer is yes, which is why, we will display the menu of the food. And then the customer need to select the food based on the number, which is 0 for ramen, 1 for popcorn, 2 for corn dog, and 3 for nugget. If they enter other than these number, it result as invalid. This is the output example of the customer entered their booking hours, and also an output example of the food section. The menu of the food has been displayed, and the customer entered the number to choose a food. Next source code are about the prices of food. Each food has different prices, which is RM15 for ramen, 12 ringgit for popcorn, 10 ringgit for corn dog, and 5 ringgit for nugget. Other than that, the customer also asked to enter the food quantity they wanted to buy. And then the program will do the calculation of the total price on the food and total food quantity that had been chosen. After that, customer was asked whether they want to add more food or not. If the answer is yes, the process will repeat, and if the answer is no, the program will move to the next section. Lastly, the program will display the total of the food price. This is the example of output after customer chooses their food, enter their food quantity, and program display total price. There is also a repetition process of food section. We are going to the beverages section. First, customer was asked whether they want to buy beverages or not, and if the answer is yes, we will display the menu of the beverages using the array. And the customer need to enter a number of the beverages, which is 0 for strawberry smoothie, 1 for Coke, 2 for orange juice, and 3 for mineral water. If customer enter another number, it will result as invalid. Next, I am going to talk about the price of each beverages. It is 7 ringgit for strawberry smoothie, 5 ringgit for Coke and orange juice, and 2 ringgit for mineral water. Other than that, customer also was asked to enter their beverages quantity. This is the example output after customer made their beverage selection by entering number and enter their beverages quantity. Next part is about the calculation price for beverages, and customer was asked whether they want to add more beverages or not. If the answer is yes, the process will repeat, and if the answer is no, the program will display the total of beverage price and the summation price of food and beverage. Next is the output of the price calculation and the repetition process of beverage section. And lastly, program display total price of beverages and summation price of food and beverages. In this source code, customer was asked whether they want to use printing service or not. If the answer is yes, which is why, the program will ask to choose type of the printing service, which is color printing or black and white, and total page they want to use. If the answer is no, the process will skip. The program also will calculate the total charge of printing service and will display the price. Next is the example of output for printing service after customer choose the printing type and enter total page. There is also the price of printing service displayed. This part is the function call for return value function, calculate overall price, and the void function display bill. This is also the end of the sentinel while loop and the integer main function. Now we enter the part which is the first return value function, which is calculate book hour. This function is specified for calculate the charge according to the booking hours entered by customers. The first 3 hours is RM5 and the other remaining hours is RM3. Next, the second written value function, which is the calculate printing. This function is used to calculate the printing service used by the customer. Printing type will be multiplied with the total page to get the price of the printing service. Okay, now the last written value function is a calculate overall price. This function is to calculate all of the price including the computer price, charge of booking hour price, food price, beverage price, and printing service price. The void function display bin. This function is to display all of the customer information was entered by the customer and the price had calculated. This is example of the output if the customer answered no when we asked them to start the program or not. This is the example of the output if the customer answered no or N when we asked them to buy a food. This is the example of the output if the customer answered N, which is no, when we asked them, do you want to buy a beverage? This is the example of the output if the customer not entered Y, which is yes, when we asked them to do you want to use the printing service. This is the example of the output when the customer answered yes, when we asked them, do you want to continue? And the program will repeat one more time. This is the output when we ask customer, do you want to continue? And the customer answered no, which is N, and the program will terminate.
Discussion. To offer a customer affordable computer usage service along with other services of cyber cafe experience to satisfy our customer is our main priority. Instead of using a manual booking procedure that is time consuming, we create a modern alternative booking system that is user friendly. And then our system help in improving the management of the booking system by ensuring a smooth booking service and hassle-free experience system. For the conclusion, all objectives in this project have been achieved. Customer can reserve a book computer usage service without any problem. And we offer computer type choice based on spec. We got various food and beverage types. We also provide printing service as well, and we display the total amount that has to be paid by the customer.
Thank you for listening.